After being reported in the Chinese city of Wuhan, the coronavirus outbreak swiftly spread around the globe, affecting even locations that were thought to be safer. Indeed, while the virus reached over 185 countries by April 2020, it was also reported aboard a number of most luxurious cruise ships. The COVID-19 pandemic has heavily disrupted the cruise ship industry as it spread across several cruise ships, affecting multiple passengers, and causing fatalities. Top 5 cruise ships hit by coronavirus. Number 5, the Grand Princess. At least 103 cases of COVID-19 and 3 fatalities related to the Grand Princess were confirmed by March 23. The first 21 confirmed cases of COVID-19 on board the Grand Princess were reported by U.S. Vice President Mike Pence on March 6, after 46 tests were run on selected passengers and crew members of the ship. On March 9, the Grand Princess docked at the Port of Oakland with its 2,422 passengers, and began disembarking. Number 4, MV Horizon. The first case of COVID-19 reported on the Horizon was done anonymously by a crew member of the ship, on March 28, 2020, who stated that a member of the crew had tested positive on March 26. On March 15, 2020, the ship was allowed to dock at Port Rashid in Dubai. Crew members were then put under quarantine. Yet, on March 20, 11 cases of COVID-19 were again confirmed positive. Later on, over 100 positive cases were reported after that all the crew members were tested, on April 2. Number 3, Greg Mortimer. The Greg Mortimer arrived off the coast of Montevideo, in Uruguay, on March 27 with 216 passengers and crew members. It was stranded there for a week as Uruguay authorities banned them from disembarking, due to risk of spreading the virus. On April 1, Uruguayan health teams were allowed to board the cruise ship, to test passengers. Later on, it was confirmed that at least 128 persons were contaminated with COVID-19, according to tests carried out on board by Uruguayan health teams. The ship's passengers and crew members were later evacuated to their home countries, including a total of 112 passengers from Australia and New Zealand. Number 2, Ruby Princess. At least 662 cases of COVID-19 were confirmed among passengers who were on board Ruby Princess, as of April 4, 2020. At least 21 fatalities linked to the cruise, which disembarked 2,700 passengers unfettered on March 19, were also reported. Most of the victims were from Australia. Number 1, Diamond Princess. The Diamond Princess was the first cruise ship to have had positive COVID-19 cases on board. The ship was then left quarantined off the coast of Japan. At least 696 cases of COVID-19 were officially confirmed and 14 fatalities. Yet, 712 infection cases were first reported, but the figures were later corrected by the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare in Japan, who brought it to a total of 696 cases, saying that some people were counted twice. Indeed, some 20% of the 3,711 passengers of the entire ship were officially reported infected by the time they disembarked. According to the CDC U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, initial infections on Diamond Princess came from food workers. In its report, the CDC declared that out of the 20 confirmed cases of the ship's crew members, 15 were from food service members.